welcome back to game 2 of our double header. This game is big, beefy ladies. I'll open the betting and we'll go down the list. Starting for the Rebel Alliance, we've got Leia Organa with Jyn Erso, Perceptive Co-Pilot and the Millennium Falcon title, and Hera Syndulla with Advanced Sensors, a Dorsal Turret, Magva Yarrow, Chopper, Ezra Bridger, and the Ghost title. The Ghost title doing absolutely nothing except naming this ship. Then for the Resistance, we've got Venny with Trajectory Simulator, Pattern Analyzer, Perceptive Co-Pilot, Paige Tycho, Veteran Turret Gunner, Proton Bombs, and Seismic Charges. And then it's Death Ray with Rose Tycho, Finn, Contraband Cybernetics, an engine upgrade, and the Ray's Falcon title. So start your bets, lay down who you got. Yep, we're ready. So we are off and we are getting our first seismic charge of the game. Onto that cloud. And there's a stop from Venny. Lay your bets, folks. This is big beefy ladies versus big beefy ladies. Some towns you'd have to pay $45, $50 for this kind of action. Ray focuses, Venny stopped, Pattern Analyzer reloaded the seismic. Leia going 2 forward. Focus evade with Jyn and Perceptive. Hera 4 straights. Just focus. These ships are capable of dealing out massive damage. That gas cloud goes. We are going to be back to dials here. Lots of force, lots of bombs. Should be a relatively fast-paced game with a bunch of damage being slung, no defense to be found. I'm looking forward to it. We're not getting the launch yet. Venny just gonna one bank, clears the stress. Does have Perceptive Co-Pilot. That's probably what we'll get here. Ray the big 3 bank. Will focus. Hera looks to be in trouble early. Leia 1 straight. Hera reveals the 2 bank. Could change that to anything she wants. but she's going to choose to turn it into a 2 straight. We'll reinforce the front. So Ray is going 3 dice into Hera. In the box, please. Here's the first shot. That is adds the blank with Finn and spends a force to make that a hit. So that's 3 shields off on Hera. First shot of the game. Hera takes the target lock with Magva onto Ray. Going onto Ray, range 2. Gonna spend the lock, reroll those 2, and that's gonna be 3 hits and a crit coming in onto Ray. Ray rolls 1. It's a blank. Adds a blank with Finn. Could spend a force. Spends the blank for a target lock with Rose. And uses a force to take 2 shields. Let's hit crit coming into Venny from the force spend from Ezra. I think that's gotta be stressed. Oh no, that's right. So Ezra onto Venny. Venny gets to add a focus. Can spend a focus, make it an evade, takes no damage. So this is Leia. Ooh, deletes really. Getting Ray restored here. So this is Leia range 3, unobstructed on Ray. And that's gonna be 3 hits. Use the force for 3. Ray gets to roll 2. Gets 1 evade. Ray is into damage. Ray's only got 6 health left. And he gets a shot now. And he goes range 2 into Hera. For 1. Hera takes the shield and uses Magva to take a target lock into Vinny. Veteran turret gunner coming now. So that's 2 hits into Hera, and Hera uses reinforce and takes 1 additional damage. Hera's into her hull now. And we are back to dials. Brutal round for everyone involved. Gonna even out these bets so people actually get paid. And gonna close the bets. tiles are set. We're not wasting any time. It looks like we're getting a proton bomb from Venny here. And he's gonna stop and use pattern analyzer. Uses pattern analyzer to double focus with perceptive. Here we go, contraband cybernetics. Ray with the beautiful sloop fits right in. And Ray will focus. She's got one force and a focus. Let's see what Leia and Hera do. Leia's gonna go first. One bank. And it clips the gas cloud just barely. See if she avoids. She does take a string. Hera advanced centers of focus and will probably just bump here. And she bumps. So crits abound here for Ray. Ray takes a fuel leak. And Hera takes a structural damage, which is nothing considering she never rolls defense dice anyway. Ray gets the first shot here. So it's going to be range 2 out the front. Spends a blank. Adds one with Finn. Adds one with Finn. Spends it for a lock. And it's going to re-roll. That's going to be 3 hits on Leia. And Leia takes 3 shields down. 2 shields left. Leia, range 2 back into Ray. Spends the force to put 2 into Ray. Ray does get a roll. It's a blank. Adds a blank, spends a blank for the target lock. And spends a force to only take 1 more damage. So Ray down to 4. Hera now. Range 2 into Venny. Does have a target lock and does have a force to spend. And a focus. Spend the lock to reroll. Has a focus. That's going to be 4 dice into Venny. Venny rolls, gets the evade. Has a focus. So Venny will take 2. And now the dorsal turret from Ezra. 2 more hits onto Venny. And he blanks. And he spends his final focus token. And his shields are down. Now Venny gets to fire back at Hera. This game is fast and bloody. That's hit crit into Hera. A damaged engine into Hera. Magva allows a target lock. And here's the veteran turret gunner for 2 more. Hera is down to 5. I'm sorry, I think Hera's down to 4. So Hera down to 4, Rey down to 4, Leia still has shields. And Venny shields are down. We're back to dials here. There's a whole mess of things that can happen. He could get another sloop from Rey. We get a 4K from Hera. Would like to see a 4K from Hera. .4D chess if there's a proton bomb behind Venny. Venny launching another proton. There's the proton. Venny moves 1 forward, bumps. Won't get an action. There's stress though. Rey, there is the sloop again. Takes another stress. Let's see if Hera did the 4K. Leia's gonna go first though. Leia, 1 forward, and that clears. Leia focus evades. Let's see what Hera did. Hera reveals a red. It is the 4K. She advanced sensors the focus. Does the 4K clear? Decides to change with Hera's ability to a 1 hard red. Look at this mess. Doesn't even bump. So Hera will take a crit from the bomb. It's a hull breach. Look at this cluster of big beefy ladies. So this is Rey onto Hera going for the kill. Oh, that is 3 hits and a crit. That's enough to kill. That's the blink, doesn't turn it. Saves the force. So that's gonna be 4 crits. The first one is a direct hit. So Hera is very dead. Range 1 into Ray from Hera. Gonna spend the focus. Or doesn't spend the focus. So 1 shield down on Ray. Ezra now is gonna get a shot. And that's another one. Ray rolls 1. Blanks doesn't have a force. So Ray is down to 2. Look at all this damage on Hera. So this is now Leia range 1 onto Ray. And that's a force. Oh, he's not going to spend the force because he doesn't have to. Ray blanks out, and that is a dead Ray. And that's a direct hit. There's so much damage. Look at all the damage we've had so far. So it's Ray versus Venny. Venny gets a shot here. So Venny gets 3 dice as the first shot. 1 hit. Blank. Falcon gets a reroll because he's evading. We'll spend a force to evade. Veteran turret gunner gets another shot. That's 1 hit again. Rolls the evade. We're back to dial. So now it is Leia versus Venny. I think this probably favors Leia, but let's get a scoring update.
Thanks, Greg. Your score after that round is 108 for MrRockerCrocker, 100 for YellowJacketPym.
Thanks, Gerg. What a round. They aren't. Benny has limited options here. And Leia doesn't need to keep anyone in her front arc. She can just turn away, focus evade, take shots out the back. So no bomb from Venny. Here we go. Venny just stops. And we'll perceptive co-pilot focus with the pattern analyzer. Now Leia, a 3 hard, sets up that back arc. And Leia will target lock. So Leia now range 1 onto Venny from the back. Not going to spend the lock, so it's going to be hit, crit, coming in onto Vinny. Rolls the evade. That's going to be hit, crit, coming in onto Vinny. See what this crit is. It's another direct hit. Vinny down to 6. Venny doesn't have a shot, so we are back to dials. This game moving at a blistering pace. 25 minutes in. We've already had 2 huge deaths and a half point. In fact, let's go to Gerd for that scoring update.
Now it's 150 for YellowJacketPym, 108 for MrRockerCrocker.
Benny takes a lock there. Leia 2 hards. Could rotate arc if she wanted to. And that is what we're gonna get. A rotate arc from Leia. This is gonna be Leia range 3 onto Venny. Does have a lock. And a force to spend. It's gonna burn the lock on all 3. That's a lot better. 3 hits on Venny. They go through. Venny is down to 3. That is exactly how I feel. I love this with all my heart. We're back to dials. Leia pretty much in mop-up duty here. Rey and Hera just decimating each other. Benny, the 1 hard. We'll get to pattern analyzer and double focus. Leia. 2 straight. Focuses. Does the focus and evade from Jin and Perceptive. This is gonna be Leia. H3 obstructed. They're having... Here's the shot. Leia spends a force. So Venny adds an eyeball, gets a gas cloud turn and to focus. and that turns the third into evade. Doesn't take any damage. Venny now gets a shot. So 3 hits coming into Leia. And Gas Cloud and spend the evade token. Oh, gets to reroll, that's true. Spends the evade. JP, the First Order, won the last match. Kylo Ren did a lot of cleanup. Veteran Turret Gunner, second shot on Leia. That still is a focus. 2 hits coming in. Gas Cloud 1 takes no damage. We're back to dials here. Yeah, Zematik flew Kylo almost as well as one could possibly. Yeah, well, not gonna lie, you lost that, JP. That's 1,100 credits that you just won't get back. Looks like we're getting a seismic charge drop here. Now Venny will move. The 1 bank. We'll get the 2 focuses most likely. So a shield comes down on Leia. As you can see, we take the games very seriously here. So Leia takes a focus, but that also eliminates the obstruction from Venny. So here's Leia, range 2 for hit crit. It's a blank, gets to add focus, turns it into an evade. So that is a crit on Venny, and it's a hull breach. This is 2 dice out the side from Venny. That's hit crit. Leia gets a natty, re-rolls with the Falcon title, and then spends the evade. Stupid stuff. And last shield down on Leia. It's a little bit of both. This game has gotten absolutely ridiculous. See how much damage we've accrued so far. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. We've reached 30 damage in this game. Then he takes the strain. Leia. There's the pattern analyzer, double focus, big stress. Johnny Ray gave me those, JP. We can get a game soon and I'll give them to you for you to save. The seismic charge hits nothing, but that is 3 seismic charges this game, which is what the goal was stated. This is a range 1 shot into Venny, who has a focus. Leia has force suspend. And that's gonna be a dead Venny. That's 34 damage total in this game. The focus token grows. That is our game. What a ridiculous match. Thank you guys for watching, tuning in. We're back Thursday at 6:30 and 8:30 with more matches. Big beefy ladies. Ridiculous as it was always. We'll see you guys on Thursday. Let's pay out the winner here. Left side wins. What a match. We'll see.